So, let's talk about phone charging, because if you've been online for more than 5 minutes, you've heard a dozen different rules about how to charge your phone the right way. Some people swear you should never charge past 80%. Others say keep it plugged in, overnight it's fine. Some say Androids and iPhones are totally different. But which of these are myths, and which are actually true? Let's break it down. First, the 80% rule. You've probably heard people say, charging to 100% kills your battery faster. That's mostly true. Both Androids and iPhones use lithium-ion batteries, and those batteries hate stress. The higher the voltage, the more pressure on the battery's chemistry. When you keep it at full charge all the time, that voltage stays high, and over months or years, that wears the battery down. So yes, stopping around 80% can make it last a little longer. But here's the twist. It's not magic. Modern phones have smart charging systems that protect the battery automatically. So if you charge overnight, your phone usually slows down the charge once it hits 80 and waits until right before you wake up to finish. That's why leaving it plugged in isn't the death sentence it used to be. Second, should you drain your battery to zero before recharging? Big myth. That advice came from the old nickel-cadmium days, not today's lithium-ion batteries. In fact, running your battery down to zero over and over actually hurts it. The best range is somewhere between 20 and 80%. You don't need to be obsessed with it, but if you can keep it around the middle, your battery will thank you in the long run. Next, is it bad to use your phone while it's charging? Not really, unless you're using a sketchy charger from a gas station. The danger isn't from using it, it's from heat. Charging already warms your phone a bit, and gaming or streaming at the same time adds more heat. Too much heat is what really damages batteries, so if you notice your phone getting hot, give it a break or take off the case to let it cool down. Otherwise, it's fine to scroll while plugged in. Here's another myth, that wireless charging ruins your battery faster than using a cable. Not true, but it depends. Wireless chargers do generate more heat, and that heat can age the battery over time. But if you're using a good quality charger and it's properly aligned, the difference is small. What does cause damage is using a cheap, unregulated wireless pad that overheats your phone every night. So if you love wireless charging, just stick to certified ones. Now let's settle this. Are iPhones and Androids really different when it comes to charging habits? Honestly, not much. Both use the same battery chemistry, both have built-in protection chips, and both can limit charging speed to prevent stress. The only real difference is how they manage it behind the scenes. iPhones have optimized battery charging, which learns your schedule and delays the full charge until you need it. Android phones from brands like Samsung and Google have similar adaptive charging modes. So it's not about the brand, it's about whether you turn those smart features on. And here's something most people don't know. Fast charging doesn't destroy your battery like people say. Modern phones are designed for it. The charger only sends high power when your battery is low, then slows down automatically as it fills up. What actually shortens lifespan is constant high temperature. So if you're fast charging in a hot car on a summer day, that's when damage happens, not from the fast charge itself. Another myth. Airplane mode or turning your phone off while charging makes it charge faster. Technically true, but barely. It charges a little quicker because your phone isn't using power at the same time. But the difference is small, a few minutes at most. So unless you're in a rush, it's not worth the hassle. Let's bust one more myth, that battery calibration apps or draining to zero once a month will reset your battery. Nope. That used to matter for old batteries with memory effects, but modern lithium-ion batteries don't have memory. The only thing you're doing by draining it completely is stressing it for no reason. The system already tracks your percentage accurately on its own. So, what's the truth in all of this? Here's the short version. Avoid extremes. Don't keep your phone hot. Don't let it die constantly, and don't panic about leaving it plugged in overnight. Use good quality chargers, let your phone manage itself, and if it offers optimized or adaptive charging, turn it on. That's it. You don't need rituals or secret charging schedules. Your phone is smarter than the myths make it seem. At the end of the day, the best way to extend your battery's life is simple. Treat it like you'd treat yourself. Don't keep it under stress all the time. Don't push it to exhaustion, and give it a little rest when it's hot. Do that, and your battery, whether Android or iPhone, will last you years longer than all those myths ever promised.